Hello everyone, I'm Ryan X1000 and I am excited because the Elden Ring DLC, known as Shadow of the Erdtree, just got announced that it is currently under development. And you know what? It has been a little more than over a year since Elden Ring came out, and to finally be hearing news about this is just awesome to hear. But of course, probably gonna have to wait a little longer because Armored Core 6 still needs to be released. From Software is putting a lot of attention into the release of Armored Core 6, which is slated for later this year. So, of course, Elden Ring and the DLC is probably being put on the back burner, but of course, it must be that after Armored Core 6's release, they can finally go all in, just go hog wild with the marketing for Elden Ring. I'm no insider, so of course what I'm saying is actually, based on what I've been reading. In fact, PlayStation Lifestyle had this to say. The Elden Ring DLC release date will not be until the end of 2023 at the earliest. Sources told Xputer that From Software is prioritizing the release of Armored Core 6, and only after this game hits retailers will the Elden Ring DLC becomes the next focus. Armored Core 6 only has a 2023 release window at the moment. However, the same sources claim the game is aiming for September or October 2023, with a late September release date looking to be the most likely scenario. However, internal delays could see the game be pushed back, therefore also delaying the Elden Ring DLC. This makes perfect sense from a business standpoint. It wouldn't be a good idea to try marketing two things at the same time when they could be spending all of their budget of marketing on one product and get the most out of that one product's release. Of course, since it's really hard to figure out when this release date will be, especially since we don't know really much about Armored Core's specific release date, it's probably better to look at something a little more tangible. Let's say the concept art that got released for this DLC announcement. I'll put up the screenshot for you guys right now so we can all dive into this a little better together. So we could see it seems like it's Mikola on Torrent, not our tarnished character, and I'm guessing that, of course, it's going to be us, our tarnished character going through the DLC, there's no doubt about that. But the fact that Mikola is in here is really making me think about the Erdtree, and of course the concept art further shows the Erdtree, or what looks to be the Erdtree, or this could be the Erdtree, or a third tree entirely. Who knows? And honestly, from bits of pieces that I've seen of a certain ending, this looks similar to that ending. Won't say what it is in case you guys haven't seen it. I still have to complete that ending, but keeping it as spoiler free as possible. A lot of ruined buildings, which is pretty normal, right? Pretty par for the course for Elden Ring's environmental art style. There's a lot of gold grass or gold grain. So I'm getting really reminded of Altus Plateau. And when you look at the map, there is some space between Altus Plateau and the Erdtree. So I wonder if that empty area, it's not like you can go there or anything. But what if there is a super hidden area that can never show up on the map, but it will once you unlock the DLC, and it will span from somewhere, I'm guessing, north of Altus Plateau, all the way up close to where the Erdtree is. Or, I'm sorry, the Erdtree. If that kind of area on the map can be filled out and be reworked when the DLC comes out, I think that would make the most sense looking at this concept art. There also appears to be some sort of ghostly figures surrounding Mikola in Torrent on this grassy field, but to me it's kind of hard to make out what's really going on there. At first I was thinking, maybe it has to do something with the gloveworts or the ghost gloveworts, because when you look at the artwork you can see little wispy ghost things. I know it sounds like a stretch, but hey, I'm just trying to figure out as much as possible from looking at this. And, yeah, I think that's about it. As for right now, there's not much we can go off of right now until we get more information. But anyway, guys, what do you think? And what are your predictions or wishes or expectations for this DLC? For me, personally, I'm hoping for a boss fight, possibly harder than Melania, because honestly I think that would get a lot of people talking, like, oh my gosh, the DLC's final boss is even harder than Melania, which, not gonna lie, I would be so down for that, just something to push me even further, because I was at my limit with Melania, which I haven't shown you guys yet, or I kind of shown you, but of course I haven't finished my Elden Ring playthrough. I finished the game, but I haven't shown my whole playthrough yet on my Orion X1000 gaming channel, so make sure you guys go subscribe to that and check that out. I'll be posting the rest of my Elden Ring playthrough soon, and the rest of my Sonic Frontiers playthrough. Anyway, sorry for the plugs, I just really want to get that out there real quick. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts of the Elden Ring DLC? How hyped are you? What are you wishing? What are you expecting? Let me know everything. Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay awesome.